Hello and welcome to the Monday night stream. You're here with Rig from Rig Gaming. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful weekend. We are ready for a fantastic Monday night stream. Hopefully we can keep on going with what we were doing on Friday. I do have to apologize. Friday was a little bit off because I was feeling like a pilot, whatever. You can probably fill in the words there, but we are here for season number 26. We're going to start the Grand Prix like we always do, and I'm going to jump in there with 16 random courses here, and I'll make sure I haven't got the crappy ones. House of Pain I think is still okay, but in terms of what we are going to do today, we're going to go ahead and get these races done. And while that's all happening, we also have the Raiders screen on. So what I'll need to do, I'll need to jump into the next battle. We'll get told who is going to be jumping in. On the screen there, I'm always going to start off with my artillery, but it looks like we haven't really got any. Got the two red ones down there. Got the level ones, reds and black. Ants, okay. I was gonna plop that guy right in the middle, and I think he'll be able to do basically everything. But I've plopped on a legendary unit if you guys want to jump on to this here. Go into exclamation point battle. If you're on Twitch, you can see the link there. Already in the chat. People do jump in from time to time. If we happen to have a pretty smooth battle here, I'll go straight on to the next one, and we'll be able to clear out this level here on Stream Raiders. But until then, I'll jump onto the live feed here. I'm going to play some marbles, exclamation point play. I'm going to wait here for a few minutes just in case somebody jumps on. I do have to say thank you to Hoss00312, but unfortunately everybody is mostly onto you. And we're pretty quick to ban you, but I know we can just try as hard as we can to make sure that nothing too nefarious happens in the future. I will go on. So I'd also like to thank one of the sort of newish sponsors to my stream, Streamer Tavern. Especially when they give you pretty sweet t-shirts like the one I'm wearing now. You can pick it up pretty cheap, and they ship it pretty quick. But basically saying stream time, but first, and it's a robot eating ramen. So it's a pretty cool t-shirt indeed. I will jump in to the first marbles race. Hopefully somebody will jump in eventually, but until then, we will continue on and have fun by ourselves like we have to do sometimes, which is completely fine. So we got the Reverend Nunyo Biz, one of the first guys who jumped into the stream quite a while ago. Managed to get the course record for this one. We'll see how we go. I think he got a lucky bounce that managed to get him a little bit higher up in the standings for this particular map here. But, you know, things happen. Looks like we're going in the right direction. And I'll probably end up winning this, this little stream here. Whoop, round we go. And of course, he had a pretty good skin on that one. It was one of those special edition ones. Hopefully I don't get yeeted off the side of the map with this. I just made it through. Nice. And I managed to get held up by that red cube there, which is very unfortunate, but that's probably why he managed to get it as fast as he did before. But here we are, making our way through, bouncing our way through the course here, which has been pretty relaxed at the moment. While this is going on, I'll go over to our stream raiders, see if anybody's been jumping in. Doesn't look like anybody has jumped in yet. I have popped on a legendary unit, so it should make short work of this battlefield. So if you want to get some quick gold, jump in there. Just following the link there in the chat. Exclamation point battle. Going over to the marble scene now, see how I'm going. I am not having a good time going around the merry-go-round here, but we will get to the end eventually. There we are. And there we go. Grand Prix all done. We're going to go to the next map, the Marble and Diners. Exclamation point play for people who want to jump in to the next race. If you're in the Twitch chat. Unfortunately, I don't think it's hooked up to any of the other ones. As always, I will jump in to the race just to pad up the numbers. But certainly, if you're ever so inclined, I'll wait here for a few minutes and see how everything is going. I do have to say, give a shout out to Harry Stark, Joel, Pacheco, and Lockie Chan. Aaron Lee, welcome back. It's been quite a while. Hope you're having a great day. Let's see how our raiders are going. Raiders are going okay. Just woke up. Well, that's good to hear. Ready for a nice Sunday. Hopefully everything's good over there in your neck of the woods. And we've got Lord Zach Bora, who dropped a super unit onto the Raider map. That is awesome. Okay. We'll see how we're going here. I do have 21 minutes on the timer there, but I think just a few more units and we'll be able to take out that rest of that rest of those guys. I'll start this race. We'll see how we go between each other. Aaron, as yourself and the I think it was your wife that was here before a while ago. UK's all good weather is nice and warm, but neighbour's kids screaming across the road doing my head in. One thing about kids, you can't really lock them in. If you lock them in, oh, God help everyone. Looks like we've got you down in the second place, making your way down. You've got your own skin, which is awesome. I've just got the normal carbon fiber one. It looks like you made your way around. We've got Wookie Octopus as the pacer ball here, who is way out ahead in front. So, well. Oh, Miss Loz. Welcome. Perfect Loz style. Ask for forgiveness, never permission. How has your week been, and how's your weekend? Hopefully it's been pretty good. Aaron says, no, they're always bad-tempered, and they're twins. Oh, fun fact, I'm twins. Oh, I'm a twin. And they tend to get a little bit... Sometimes they get a bit crazy, a bit uppity. But then they really do try to keep to themselves a lot of the time, but sounds like these ones are just there to make everybody's life really hard, especially in over there where you live. Is there a lockdown happening over there? I know here in Melbourne we've got stage 4 lockdowns, and for some reason it seems like it's not actually doing anything. Loz is saying, good, not bad, good weather. How's it going? It is going okay. A little bit better than Friday. I have been a little bit sick. I got something from somewhere, and I was pretty much out for the week. So it was pretty bad. So you can probably hear it in my voice. My voice is a bit hoarse and yeah, not very good at all. But yeah, otherwise I'm getting over that, and I'll be going to work tomorrow for the first time in a week, which is something that never usually happens. I hardly have any sick days for myself, and yeah, they just all happened at once. Aaron's, no, we came out of lockdown about 2 months ago. Well, that's good. That's really good. Yeah. Even though, yeah, a lot of people here are doing the right thing when it comes to the lockdown, there's just a very few that aren't, and it's just that very few that are walking around and not really caring about what's happening, and it's just spreading all over the place. Loz, I missed your stream. Yeah. I think I was streaming Minecraft zombie server for about half an hour, and then I had to switch over to marbles or something, because nothing. The server was really slow and laggy, and you know, my really good friend, or one of my besties, he's the guy that made the server, and he was running it off a Raspberry Pi, which is just a tiny little computer, and it seems like it just didn't have enough power to do it, so it was a bit clunky for the first 40 minutes, and then he managed to get it over to his laptop. But by then, I moved over to Marbles, and then I realized I felt like absolute crap, and thought I would sort of close it up and pack it in early for the evening on Friday. It's not usually what happens on a Friday, but yeah, as I was saying, I was absolutely so sick. I just had no energy, and I just really flat, but that is all good. That's probably one of the good ones to miss there, Loz, so don't feel too bad about it. I'm going to join this race as well. Looks like we've got the three amigos doing the race right now. And Aaron continues on to say, and we don't have restrictions and don't have to wear masks or anything. Oh, wow. I don't think it's going to be happening here until everyone's vaccinated, basically, or double vaccinated. And our government here is basically hinting at that. But the thing is, when it comes to Australia, we got the different states, and the different states are doing their own thing. But I know here in Victoria, yeah, they're not going to do anything until they get to a certain level of double vac, which I am, by the way. I have got my 2 AstraZenecas because I'm a healthcare worker. I basically got us to have it because those are the ones available, and then literally after my very first vaccine, they came out saying it was bad for people under the age of 60, and I was like, oh, that sucks. Like, literally a few hours, they came out saying, oh, AstraZeneca's bad. I'm like, okay, well, it's too late now. Let's see how we go. Let's just say, enjoying the raves. Well, I'm happy that you guys are out and about and enjoying life. It definitely is taking a toll on everyone here, even the people that want to do the right thing. But, you know, it's sort of like an ends to a means to an end. So eventually it'll go back to the way it was. Like, we got to a point where when we didn't have the Delta variant, and we had like 3 months where nobody had to wear masks anywhere other than on public transport or at a hospital, which unfortunately was like half of my life because I'd take public transport and work at a hospital. So, you know, those rules didn't really change much for me, but, you know, just going out on the weekend, enjoying yourself, going to the cafe, getting some breakfast, just all those things you just really take for granted when you're sort of stuck inside all the time. And you had the Pfizer. You didn't have any issues with the Pfizer? I've heard people had numbness and tingling from the Pfizer. Oh, actually, one of the guys that jumped on the stream probably last week said he was okay, but a few weeks before that, when he got the Pfizer, he was saying that his legs felt really numb and he felt weird. I was like, dude, go to the hospital. But he stuck around for the whole stream, which was pretty amazing. Even though I kept on telling him, go and see somebody about it. Exclamation point play for people who want to jump into the next one there. Your arm was so dead. Oh. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Rightio. Exclamation point play for people jumping in. I think what I had with... I think somebody's messing with my music. Who is touching my music? I have a feeling I think I know who's playing with it, but I shall sort that out later. I have a feeling it's my lovely daughter on my wife's phone. Yeah, accidentally trolling, maybe. I hope that's the case. Let's see how we go. Yep, somebody's certainly playing with it. Looks like they may have stopped, which is good. I did have, I don't know if you can see at the top of the screen there, HOS 00312. So part of the issues that a lot of people were having, especially on Wednesday, a day off Twitch. So a lot of the small streamers decided not to stream that day because of the hate rating that's going on. And that host guy, as soon as I turned on my stream, he/she followed me. And yeah, I've had 2 other versions of it pop up. And I cut them out, ban them, because they just basically spam the crap out of your chat and absolutely like wreck the experience for everyone. And what I've been needing to do at the moment is turn everything off when I turn off the stream, because they can do it while I'm not streaming as well, and they can report my channel afterwards, which is kind of a dog move, but you know. Think you've heard about this guy? Yeah. If you know anything about streaming, then you definitely know what's going on. about this guy, and he just hits people every once in a while. But you can do it while you're off stream, so we have to basically turn on emote only, slow chat, all that sort of stuff, because, you know, you can't really say anything derogatory if you're using emotes, really. And I don't really have any emotes in my list that can be used in a derogatory way. So it sort of saves us a little bit. But then I also add follower and subscriber chat. So, you know, if they're going to sub to me to try and dox me, then yeah, by all means, you can pay me for the pleasure. But yeah, lots of things happening in the background. It looks like Aaron and Loz have absolutely smashed it, and I'm just taking my sweet ass time on the way back. I'll tell you what, rank 316, Aaron, you're right up there. Under 1,000, that's pretty impressive. That sucks. Well, it's part of doing business, especially as a streamer. And, you know, sometimes I've heard streamers had to start a whole new channel because of it, which, you know, is a pain in the ass. Exclamation point play for people who want to jump in to the next one. Right, I've got Raiders. Let's see how we're going. Oh, looks like we got way more than enough there. So what I'll do, exclamation point play. I'm going to start this one early. Ready, the battle? Aldabil. You shall get that one. And I'll give that one to Loz. There we are. Oh, excuse me. Back to the map. I'm going to collect my common spell tome. And my rogue scrolls. Nice. Right, we're going to get to the raid battle. Okie dokie, lads. Got my level 4, or should I get my level 2 Centurion? I'll get my level 2 Centurion in here. Right. So if you wanted to jump in, exclamation point battle, and click on the link. You can place units anywhere you like on this battle map. And our enemies are these guys here. Got a level 1 Orc War Master and a bunch of level 1 Orc Spearmen. They tend to be okay, but let's see how we go with that. But while we're waiting, I'll jump back. We'll start the next race. Exclamation point play for people who want to jump in. And Loz is saying, I'm surprised Twitch didn't iron this out ages ago. Well, it's not really in their sort of best interest to waste money and resources to combat this sort of stuff. It's just sort of come down to the small streamer who sort it out because, you know, it's our stream and we have to take care of it. So we found a pretty creative way to do it. The only thing only thing we need to worry about is not never click on their profile, never go onto their page, because they've got an app on there which can swipe your IP, and then they can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. So definitely do not do that. Just as an FYI, I just straight up ban them as soon as they jump on. Rightio. It is a new season now, isn't it? On Twitch, yes. They can add a app on their Twitch page, which basically scans everybody's IP that jumps on. So, you know, some streamers are curious, and then they can see who has jumped onto their profile page, as well as get their IP address and do some nasty things. Yeah. And you probably find it's just some disgruntled teenager who thinks it's funny to do it. But, you know, a lot of work goes into a lot of streamers' channels, and people do really well a lot of the time. And just to have it all banned and removed because somebody got it banned through a technicality, it's just kind of a dick move, but that's just how it is. Whoop. There goes my chair. Wow. Was that loud? Ow. Can't believe Twitch is so screwed like this. It always has been. If you are not a partner, and if you're not pulling hundreds upon thousands of viewers, they're not going to lift a finger. Unless you're worth a lot of money to them, they're not going to do anything. Even if you're pulling a few hundred viewers consistently, it still won't do the job. They still won't do anything. Exclamation point play to jump into the next one here. Man, I am just getting over whatever I had. Don't worry, I had a COVID test. It came back negative. Are any partners protecting? Well, not really. A lot of them actually did do it, but they did the day of Twitch. But then again, a few of the big ones actually hopped over to YouTube. So Tim the Tatman, who made his career on Twitch, decided to go, hey, I got a better deal over at YouTube, so I'm going to be streaming solely on YouTube. And they also snagged Dr. Lupo, which is another massive name in Twitch. So two of the sort of basically, well, three of the guys that built Twitch from nothing back in 2013. I'm going to start the race. Basically, those three guys that made Twitch what it is today, by bringing in the viewers, decided to go, hey, we're getting a better deal over at YouTube. we can do a whole bunch of things over there, and a lot of their stuff is already like pre-moderated on YouTube or auto-moderated, and yeah, basically I said, yeah, screw you. So when they screwed over the doc, though nobody knows exactly why, but apparently there's all these legalities with the doc that, you know, they can't really say anything about specifically, but he's let everybody know that he's going to be suing Twitch because he's basically lost all his revenue overnight without knowing what actually happened. So I don't know if anybody in the chat knows exactly what happened, or if he said anything in the last couple days. But yeah, he, just from what he said on one of his streams, is that the actual precise issue in writing that they gave to him was complete bullcrap, but they were sticking to it. They were sticking to their guns, and they sued the crap out of him, or they're going to sue the crap out of Twitch, and yeah. Aaron saying, is Ren level 1? He said YouTube screwed him over and said, fuck YouTube, then goes back to them and hasn't been on Twitch. I don't get it. Why go back to YouTube if they messed you up? Look, I think the situations may have been different, but well, actually no, they'd be the same. But you know, what YouTube does well is that it doesn't matter what you are. They give you full encoding, so you can encode your stream to high crisp quality if you like. It doesn't matter what you are. You don't have to be a partner on Twitch. You have to be a partner to get those privileges. Let me fix that. Right. I think on Facebook you need to be in the level up program, which, you know, isn't too hard to get into. And yeah, as an affiliate on Twitch, you only get to 720p, I think. But YouTube lets you free reign as whatever you want, which is fantastic. Your VODs are stored there forever, like a video. They don't get deleted after 60 days, which is fantastic. So if you want to go back and do like a cut up of like your funniest moments for something, and you remembered you did something last year, and you can go all the way through and find exactly what you're looking for, which is fantastic. Those are the things that Twitch doesn't do. Exclamation point play to get in there. Everything sucks. Yes, Loz, everything does suck. So, you know. Cass and Buzzy, welcome. Cassie Lee, I think it's a welcome back. You've been here before. Oh, Cassie Lee and Aaron Lee, of course. Duh. You just missed me breaking my chair and nearly landing on my back. I did punch my table though, so that was great. Nothing broke. too much. But yeah, anyway, we're just talking about all the fun things happening on Twitch. With Tim the Tapman, Dr. Lupo, or moving over to YouTube full-time, exclusively. My brother has busted 2 of your chairs. I have to admit, I haven't spent a lot of money on office chairs. I do not want to get a gaming chair. Even though everyone's like, oh, you need to get a gaming chair. Like, I've sat in one. They're so bloody uncomfortable. The next one is going to be some sort of ergonomic chair. Just a slightly higher quality. Gaming chairs overrated? Yes. Very much overrated. And while we're also here, there was a really good... oh, look at that. I think Aaron's going to win this. He is closest to the middle. Our only saviour is Cassie. Yep, Aaron has won it. All of the gaming chairs are made in the same factory in China. According to Linus Tech Tips. So according to Linus, every single gaming chair is built and made in the same factory. Not my Chinese gaming chair, X-Rocker. Ain't that bad? Pretty much everything is, lol. Yep, that does make sense. But they've got the different chairs at different prices, but they're all made at the same place, just different wrapping. It just depends on which one's getting built at that time. So yeah, and they tend to not have a strong enough weight limit. Well, for myself anyway. For a normal weighted person, someone in the average range, it's fantastic. But anything that needs to be heavy duty is that much more expensive, and gaming chairs usually have that bucket seat, and that bucket seat really sucks for sitting in for hours on end. I mean, my one has all the speakers and the subwoofer, and it's so comfy. Well, that's good. It's good to hear that. Exclamation point play to get into the next race. But yeah, I do need a big unit chair. I've seen and trialed out so many different ergonomic ones, and there's some that are really nice, and I do want to get it. And I find that some of these things, a lot of these things, are tax deductible, so it's great. Mixture of working from home and, yeah, streaming. I like the mesh ones, breathable, yes. I do agree. I'm sitting on one of them now, but I've had this one since 2013, and I tell you what, I put it through the ringer, and it finally told me that it's had enough, like literally an hour ago, or 30 minutes ago on stream. Feels like a hammock? Yep, it does. And you know, I got my good old Officeworks special. I think it cost me $99, and Buzzy's taken flying lesson off the side and will not be returning to the rest of the race. Rest in peace, chair. That is correct. Just me, Aaron, and Cassie. So, Aaron, when you're saying you got speakers and a subwoofer, does the whole thing rumble when you're doing like playing COD or something? I've seen those chairs and I thought they were always pretty cool, but then I've also seen the other, like, the gaming systems where they're you know, it's like a big screen and you got there's like over the top gaming chair slash table systems where it's like all mechanized and you lean back and you got all the speakers and everything attached. They're getting more popular these days and they're actually getting cheaper. Oh man, I didn't make it. Cassie must make it. No, don't get... Oh, lucky. Lucky. Come on, Cassie. You got it. Yeah, you do. Not the winner, but you made it to the end of the race. That's awesome. Looks like we're having a bit of fun over here on Raiders. We're getting in there. This is a boss siege, so if you want to get into that, follow the link in the chat, !play. Spare in-gem? Yes, I do remember that. Turns out it wasn't spare. Oh. Well, I gave you the belt. I did. I got some boots today. So I got 4 out of the 6 pieces. And what I'm talking about Diablo 3. I got right back into it. And I've been playing it like crazy while I've been a little bit under the weather. And you know, it just scratched an itch that I haven't been able to scratch for a while. And you know, it's those games that really just suck you in and you just want to play it all the time. That's what Diablo 3 is doing to me again. And started the new season, and Buzzy there in the chat's been a pretty big help this season, getting me to basically power leveling me, but then being super helpful with everything else as well. My kind of game? Yeah, I reckon you'd like it. I'll start the countdown. Looks like everybody is in and there. Be-doo-doo. Ooh-wee. I know Diablo's got a phone version, which runs pretty true to the full game, sort of. Obviously, it's a built for mobile gaming, and does not cover everything that the full game does. But you know, if you wanted to try it, Loz, it is on the Play Store or Apple or whatever you have. I think you've got an Android, so it's on the Google Play Store. It's kind of big, but you know, you'll get the hang of it pretty quick. It's called Diablo Immortal. Rightio. We've got 7 minutes until the next raid. Looks like we're having a lot of fun over there. People have been super busy getting in there. Dropping some massive units in there. And it looks like Cassie's also going to take it out this race. 118. You'll definitely try it? Yeah. Try it at least once. And League of Legends have got their own app as well, Wild Rift, which I did play on this stream for a little while. And there's also Mobile Legends, which is like the same as League of Legends, but it was the first mobile version of it that came out, and it's like really massive over in the like Philippines and stuff like that. Mobile gaming is massive in Asia. You started playing the Genshin Impact. I did start playing it. I love the art style. The art style of Genshin is like pretty much similar to Breath of the Wild. I think that's what they were sort of aiming for with the art style. But the gameplay's solid. And, you know, it's very reminiscent of Breath of the Wild. Very impressed with it, but I'm sorry to say I didn't really stick to it, even though, you know, I've got it on my phone, I've got it on my computer. I don't know, just not enough hours in the day to sit down and smash it. Oh no! I forgot to turn on the stream avatars. Sorry about that, Loz. No farting here. Exclamation point play. Get into the next one. Well, I have a choice of about 60 games on my phone. Yeah. Mobile gaming is getting really good. Like, console level good. Well, actually, I won't push it that far. Maybe consoles from 10 years ago. But it's just, you can't tell me back in like 2006 when they came out with the first smartphone, comparing it to then, even back in 2010, comparing smartphones to now, and thinking like, oh, now we've basically got a console in our pocket. Oh, Buzzy's taking a little dip into the abyss. Sorry about that, buddy. Yeah, sometimes stream them on Omelette Arcade. Omelette Arcade. What on earth is that? Loz, I'm getting a hump on my neck just staring at me phone. Do you watch while you're lying down, or do you watch while he's sitting up and slouching? Need to check it out. It's free on the Play Store. Ooh. Do you watch Always plus Upside Down? Well, I'll tell you what you need to get. It's like $15. You can get it from Kogan. But it's a adjustable mobile phone holder, which you can clip anywhere, like a table or something, and then you don't have to sort of hold it up. You can just sit there and watch things. I'll tell you what, it's pretty sturdy stuff. I think I've got it holding my camera now, and like I can move it around, and it's pretty solid for what it needs to do. Got a minute 30 until the boss battle. I think after this race we'll jump in and we'll do that there. The only time I stream on YouTube is when I'm making music or playing Rocket League. Whatever makes it, whatever you enjoy doing, that's probably the best way to do it, because that's what streaming is, really. Stream things you enjoy, build a community, do all that sort of stuff, which is, you know, great most of the time. Just so many people out there, so many people, everybody with interesting stories. Ooh. What type of music do you make there, Aaron? Are you EDM? Are you lo-fi? Ooh. We are ready for the battle. Hardstyle, EDM, dubstep. My man. Jumping on the Raiders. Looks like I won that race, but I am not going to claim the victory. I will start this battle here. Charge! We're getting in there. Getting stuck into the big guy. Nice. That's a win. 3-star. Right. I'm going to give Slinky one. That one there. And who else? Looks like this gentle sir as well. Sweet. Nice. Easy. Okay. Boss defeated, we shall continue. I got my bomber scrolls. War Beast. Yes, please. Okay. We'll start another battle here. Very easy. Might be able to do this one a little bit earlier. Loz, I really like Stream Raiders. I like it too. It's made by streamers. Funnily enough. I'm gonna park myself over here. And if you want to jump into the battle, link pops up into the chat and you can go and grab things, grab your own units and do all the fun stuff there. You just need to connect it up to your Twitch, I believe, and you'll be off to the races. Exclamation point play to get into the next race. So do you do the music making as part of your job, or do you do it for fun, or...? Rightio. Part of my job to become big on YouTube. Represent. Slowly getting there. I know the feeling. But I tell you what, one day you'll look back and it'll be like, this is where I was and this is where I am now. Living wild dreams. Just absolutely smashing it. Woo-wee. Exclamation point play. Jump into the next marble race. Do-do-do-do. People who want to jump into the next race. Jump into the next race. Yeah, what it was, I used to broadcast Fortnite from PS4 to YouTube, but started making music and got more attention, so stuck with it. Nice. So satisfying, the ping of the treasure chest. That is correct. Just trying to... Oh, there you go. Low and slow. Not bad. Not bad at all. Exclamation point play to get into the next race here. I give people a few minutes. I tell you what, I think we'll also continue on with our Mandela effect examples, because we hardly gotten through the list. Looks like a massive list. Starting up the next race. Cruel but fun, yes. It's just crazy when you think about the psychology about the Mandela effect. How your mind can make things. And then you realize it's not just you, it's basically everybody else feels and thinks the same thing. How long have you been doing that, Aaron? Streaming and making the music. From the sounds of it, it sounds like it's been going for a few years. Down we go. Oh. Made it. Out in the farm. Oh no. See you later, Aaron. It's like I'm out in front. Ella's got shoved down the crack. Go up to the next race here. Race number 12. Exclamation point play. Crack attack, yes it is. We will continue on. With this one here. So we've got the Mandela effects going on. So this is number 20 out of the list. It's pretty crazy. Exclamation point play to get into the next race of marbles. Well, the Mandela effect of MASH here. The television series MASH delivered a lot of heartbreaking deaths throughout the 11th season. Some viewers of the show clearly recall the sad fate of Captain Walter Radar O'Reilly, played by Gary Burghoff. Radar. Which one's that one? I think it's this guy here. But in fact, that character appeared through season 8 and was very much alive during the send-off episodes. In fact, Burghoff was one of the 2 characters to reprise his MASH role from the original movie upon which the series was based. Right. So yeah, that guy. So everyone thought he was dead, but he wasn't. exclamation point play to get into the next marbles race. Two lovely people in there at the moment. Right, Sex and the City. The hit HBO series, which spawned 2 feature films following the exploit of 4 best friends living and loving in New York, is still beloved by legions of fans who watches reruns and seem to run continuously on TV. But there's a discrepancy in the show title. For the fans who swear the pilot episode of the series was titled Sex in the City. After all, lead character Carrie Bradshaw. Fuck, don't even know Sex in the City. I'm not a Sex in the City fan at all. Was writing about sex, love, and relationships in the Big Apple. But nope, the title was always Sex in the City. Bloody hell. I heard that these two had a massive falling out. That's why she wasn't in the latest movie. Because, you know, she was just up herself. I don't know. Just all this stuff that happens. They did apparently? Oh, okay. I'm going to start the next race. Alrighty. Febreze. With the spray here and a spray there, the product is intended to eliminate unpleasant odors and replace them with fresh, breezy scents. Perhaps that's why you'll find plenty of people who swear it, or at least at one time it was, spelt Febreze, like Febreze, not EZE. There's no extra E. What? Sarah Harding from Girls Aloud has died. What? Sarah Harding? Really? Died at 39. Okay. Crazy. Breast cancer. Bloody hell. Cancer shit. That's why I treat it. Many of you will know Sarah's battle with cancer and that she fought so strongly from her diagnosis until her last day. She slipped away peacefully this morning. Okay. That's sad. Very, very sad. Rest in peace, Sarah Harding. Thing is with that type of breast cancer, there's one really bad one. Oh, look at that. Not even paying attention. Well done, Loz. You won the race. Good job. You know, there's a type of breast cancer, the triple negative breast cancer, which tends to be one of the worst ones. and that's the one that sort of takes a lot of people because it's just so hard to get rid of or so hard to control. Exclamation point play to get into the next race. Yeah, just crazy stuff when it comes to that. They are aggressive, yeah, the triple negatives are aggressive. If you catch it really, 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 really early, like literally as soon as it happens, then, you know, you have a really good chance, but even then, it's really tough, spreads fast, goes everywhere, and, you know, chemo and radiotherapy and surgery find it really hard to sort of stop it from spreading, especially to the brain. Absolute crazy stuff. And, you know, I've treated a few lovely ladies in my time in my job. Some of them are still here, some of them aren't, but it's the genetics. Yeah, so, you know, if you've got the gene, seriously, like, go see the doctor and find out the best options, because, you know, a lot of people I've seen would go and get them completely removed as a precaution, and just get reconstruction afterwards, which is a very I wouldn't say common way, but, you know, it is a very thorough way of trying to prevent it from happening. Very direct way, yeah. Right. While we're still waiting here, looks like we got the 3 amigos in here. We'll start the race. And we've got that big picture of C-3PO in the middle of the screen. And I think we've seen this one before, where he has a silver right leg, and he had a red arm at some point, but then they fixed that. It'd be great if they actually had a picture of him with the silver leg. Jeez. Radio. And they're off. And they're off. But, yeah. Long story short. Keep yourself safe. Make sure you monitor your situation as many times as you can, and yeah, prevent it from getting too far along before you do anything about it. Pretty much the hard and fast rule with any type of disease like that. You got to get in there. Get in there early and get rid of it as quickly as you can. Got 10 minutes until the next battle as well. Started a fresh map. Looks like we might have plenty to win this one, but better safe than sorry. Oh, what's going on? Getting stuck under the thing. There we are. I'm also hoping Sorry, phone died. Yeah. It's all good, Luz. All good. You get one of those battery packs. Unless you already do. How old's your phone? Oh, a few months old now. Cool. It shouldn't be too much of an issue. When your phone gets a little bit too old, it sort of really struggles to hold charge. Exclamation point play to get into the next race here. See how the raiders are going. They look like we're gonna have a fun little play there. What's for breakfast over there, Aaron? Seeing that you just woke up about an hour ago. Do that one there. Look at that. Your rankings are going up. Loz is way out in front. While we're doing that one there. Make it a little bit smaller. Alright, the Kit Kat. There's no space between Kit and Kat. There's no hyphen or anything. What, really? Wait. Yeah, there's a proofs in the pudding right there. Okay. No space between Kit Kat. Alright. That's weird. Skechers. For a footwear brand that has been in existence since '92. There's still plenty of debate of how the company's name is spelt. So, which is it? Skechers with a CH or Skechers with a TCH? It's decidedly Skechers with a CH, shoe fans. It's an easier mistake to do after all. If you were referring to a drawing, you'd spell it SKETCH. I always thought it was a TCH. No, but it's a SKECH, okay. Save some money on the T. And Loz has won this race. Well done. Exclamation point play to get into the next race there. 5 minutes until the next battle. And then we've got this race, we've got the next race, and then the battle, and then I think we'll call it a night, eh? Or a morning. Exclamation point play. "45 presidents' IQs. I don't really care. Billy Graham's funeral. Who on earth is Billy Graham? Reverend Billy Graham. Okay. Some swear that they remember watching the evangelist's funeral on TV. At least a decade ago, but in reality, the American Graham passed away recently in 2018. Either way, there's a slew of people remembering a televised funeral for another prominent figure. The Mandela effect at work again. I know it. I'm not going to get into it. I'm just... Long story short, I hate evangelists. The TV ones that do stupid shit. Especially the tyrannical, crazy ones that are making stupid amounts of money. But we may revisit that in the future with a few YouTube clips. Because there are some doozies out there. Have you seen The Farting Preacher? Best thing ever. I don't know, maybe. Alright, I'll start the next race. Exclamation point play to get into the next marbles race. I will continue with the next Mandela effect while this is all going on. You like fart jokes? Maybe you're biased. Nah, farts are funny. Juvenile, but funny. Despite receiving critical praise for an impressive body of work in Hollywood, Leonardo DiCaprio didn't win his first Academy Award until 2016. I know, he's always runner-up. He'd never win it, which is crazy. 1988 comedy was a huge hit. Big. The actor portrayed Josh, a young boy who wishes he was big, and then he wakes up to find himself in the body of a full-grown adult. While just about everyone agrees the movie is all about as sweet and hilarious, all sorts of sweet and hilarious, there are conflicting reports about alternate ending. Okay. In this version, they say Kid Josh is seen sitting in the classroom only to notice a female classmate who turns out to be Susan, Big Josh's love interest. What? It insinuated that Susan returned to a fairground machine and wished she could be a kid again. What? What? She wanted to be a kid again. Oh, man, I have to watch that movie again. Right. 101 Dalmatians, a glamorous litter of doggies. 101, as the title suggests, must escape the sinister plot. Film's villain, Cruella DeVille's goal is to make a fur coat out of the pups. Ask Disney fans, and some will insist Cruella is, or at the time was, spelt Deville, D-E-V-I-L-L-E. At least in the terms of the films, the character has always been spelt Deville, D-E-V-I-L, as in devil. Man. Okay. I'll hide this one here. Looks like I've won that race. Getting ready for the last one there. Jump into the Raider. We'll see how the Raiders are. Exclamation point play. Looks like Loz has been doing a lot of hard work. Let's start this battle. Nice one. You misplaced the unit? Well, you didn't, because you killed 2 units elsewhere, so you did a really good job. And look at that. Aaron Lee with the most kills, 7. You shall be given great rewards for being so awesome. Back to the map. Alright. I'll collect my rewards here. And I shall call it a night on the Raiders. And we shall jump into the final race of marbles tonight. Exclamation point. Play for everyone playing at home. Yeah, I think your little bombardier guy took out a bunch of the units, which is really good. Little suicide bomber. Might have to make a new scene for stuff like this. This looks a little bit cleaner. Oh yeah, the Forrest Gump one. Basically saying people think it's life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. But Gump always says life was like a box of chocolates. Life was, not is. Blew my mind when I heard that. Absolutely crazy. Had to go back and watch it again. Rightio. This handsome gentleman here, Neil Armstrong, a pivotal figure in the space exploration history, passed away in 2012. Yet many thought he died later than that, meaning they believed he lived longer than he actually did. The Mandela Effect website says that this could possibly be attributed to the story about 1 year anniversary of his death that boasted a misleading deadline. This is one of those rare instances where a celebrity was actually believed to still be alive, rather than deceased. Crazier things have happened. We've got the risky business here, so that common scene, and we've heard about this one before. Where he doesn't actually wear sunglasses in this scene. And yeah, you can see it right here. Everybody who's cosplayed it has had some sort of sunglasses on. Alright, let's start this last race. How many times have you heard the phrase, "Hello, Clarice"? Oh yeah, Silence of the Lambs one. But he never says that. He never says, "Hello, Clarice" in the Silence of the Lambs. Right, JFK assassination. Okay. Go back to the race. 6 laps for the final race. We're getting there, we're getting going, we're getting good. Aaron's got some speed on him. Absolutely wrecking everybody else. Right. Our ranks have been going up steadily there, Loz. We're nowhere near what Aaron's doing. 314. He's right up there. He needs to keep this going. Did you get up to anything on the weekend, Liz? Were you allowed out? I wasn't. I was at home. Being a good boy. Lap number 4. Everyone's catching up. Looking like Loz is doing pretty well. I'm all the way up the back. Like a little fatty. Taking my time. Oh no. This is the final race of the stream tonight. We are getting in there. We are out in front of Aaron. What is the go? Right. Aaron's kicking ass here. Right, okay. Oh, Loz is out in front. And I was just having a little bit of a look. We're up to the last lap here, but I had a little bit of a look on that Mandela Effect page. There's one about Lord of the Rings. One I haven't seen before. Oh, actually, no. I have seen it before. But it's very interesting, and it's not too bad. Actually, I didn't even think it was one until everyone was sort of like everyone I was talking to that weren't sort of massive Lord of the Ring fans, but they watched the movies, all said the same thing. Like, I asked them the question, Loz has won that final race, followed by Aaron, followed by myself. Alrighty, we'll get the last result here. See who wins. But if I was going to ask you a very particular question about Lord of the Rings, and I've won, but again, I don't count myself in the Grand Prix, so it looks like Loz has taken out the entire thing, followed by Aaron, followed by Cassie, followed by Buzzy, who jumped in. Excuse me, but getting back to it. Thank you, Aaron, showing the sportsmanship. Well done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's very fun piece of movie trivia. So if I ask you the question, what did Gandalf say to the hobbits when they needed to run away from the Balrog? What did he say exactly as he was hanging off the bridge, getting dragged down by the Balrog? Flee, you fools! You are incorrect. I don't know if Aaron wants to take a stab at it. But, yeah. As said, J.R.R. Tolkien created an incredible world of Lord of the Rings, and the fans of the books were thrilled when they turned it into a film. However, Gandalf is often misquoted, saying the famous line, "Run, you fools." In fact, or flee, you fools. In fact, he actually says, "Fly, you fools." He says fly, as in fly, fly, fly. It's been a while since you watched them. You know, they're great when you got nothing to do in the afternoon, and you know, if you got young kids and they're asleep, you can sit down and watch them. But that was one, yeah. I always remember it as "Fly, you fools" because I always exaggerated it when I saw it the first time, and then all my friends started saying "Run, you fools," and I'm like, no, but that's not what he says, and they were like, no, that's what he says. And I showed them. Gosh darn Mandela effect. What's this one here? There's always been a back and forth about whether Mona Lisa is smiling in the painting, but there is a segment of the world's population that actually believe her expression has changed over time. Conspiracy theory or Mandela effects? Is she smiling or frowning? You be the judge. Anyway. To me, it looks like she's smiling, but I don't know if it's suffering. She's constipated. Yep. We'll take that too. Alright, fine. We'll tick that off. She's constipated. Leonardo da Vinci painted the most famous constipated woman in the world. Very good. Thank you so very much, Loz. Right. Okay. I think that will do for the Monday. It's been a little bit little bit relaxed today because I've been a little bit unwell. My throat is on fire. Very good. Ooh. So Aaron has posted something. Gandalf versus the Witch King. That's the one. I'm actually, I do want to listen to this. We've got the silly ads, but this one's always good.
Go back to the abyss. Fall into the nothingness that awaits you and your master.
Do you not know death when you see it, old man? This is my power.
Ooh.
Have failed. The world of men will.
I'll play some music in the background so I don't get DMCA'd. Here we go. A little bit louder. Gandalf versus the Witch King. This is so epic. Always epic. Ooh. Oh, is this the one a little bit further down? No man can kill me, and she's like, I'm no man. And she stabs him in the face. She's trying to figure out what part of the battle. I don't think it's in this little clip here. That's pretty Is it more towards the end? Oh, it's Keith Urban. The good one, not the singer. 5 battles extended seat. Nah, I won't do that. Won't get into it now. But I'd like to thank Aaron and Cassie for jumping in. I'd like to thank Loz for jumping in. I'd like to thank Buddy for jumping in as well. Always good to see everyone. It is a Monday night. We've got the rest of the week. Hopefully we can get this week going, get this week rolling. Hopefully everyone is going to have a wonderful week ahead. Hope everyone stays safe, and hope to see everyone on Wednesday. We'll do some more here on Marbles. Keep everyone up to date. Keep everyone up there in the top of the charts. And then on Friday, I'll do something a little bit different, like we always do. Most likely, it's going to be some sort of Minecraft, because Minecraft is another vice that I've been sort of getting back into since the last time I played it about 15 years ago when it first came out. So yeah, everyone enjoy your time. Be sure to follow me on my socials, which are up there on top of the screen. I do post there regularly, and I make sure everybody knows what's going on with the stream, if I'm jumping on or not, based on what's happening that day. But I do have to thank everyone again for chilling out and relaxing. You guys have a wonderful night.